tradition, passed down from generation to generation to generation. Family, brought together by every sprint, every drill, and every practice. Team, hundreds of hours spent in the gym, early mornings in the summer, late nights in the winter, falling short year after year in the sub-state championship. Seasons left unfinished.
Try me, boy. I be with my squad. Catching bodies, boy. Yo, we too deep, talking crazy. That'll get your murk. Coming down the hill, where we real and we getting turned. Turn up. Hit the field and we shut them down. Turn up. Turn this valley to a body town. Everybody going nuts. Yeah, we hitting hard and it's showing up. Offense, them boys, they going crazy. And the defense turning up. 300. Now we just ain't got no chill. You know we for real. We turn it when we hit the field. Everybody with us is real. And they going crazy like soon as we run down the hill. That's all you gonna hear when we knocking you out.
Check. And welcome everyone to the Shed. Rusty Witcher with you here on the Swather Sports Network. A battle in the Central Kansas League tonight between the Hesston girls and the Larned girls. The Larned comes in tonight 3-13. The Swathers at 11-5. We're glad the people from Larned made the long drive this way on a good Friday night, a perfect Friday night for basketball. There's still time, if you're watching, to get up here and get involved with the dessert raffle. It's time you can pay some money for tickets and put in your choice. Hopefully you can win a dessert tonight. It's a fundraiser. I think it's after prom, but don't quote me on that. So looking at these two teams tonight, the Larned Lady Indians, they come in tonight in the midst of a 7-game skid. Larned hasn't won since January 10th, when the Lady Indians picked up their first Central Kansas League victory in 3 seasons with a 42-32 victory over Lions. Larned leans on junior Akila Collins and sophomore Carly Lemuse, both whom average about 9 points a game. The Lady Indians, they're assigned to the Lakin substate. We're getting closer and closer to that time of year when teams are starting to think about postseason. So Larned travels to Lakin for substate. Right now, as we're looking into standings, Colt Goodland has the 1 seed at 17-0, and Cimarron would be the 2 seed at 13-3. The 3 seed in this substate will belong to Colby at 11-6, with Holcomb in the 4 slot at 10-6. So the top 4 teams, they've got winning records, how we like it in substate. Host Lakin would be in the 5th seed at 9-6, and the 6th seed would belong to Scott Community High School at 8-8. Southwestern Heights is in the 7th spot, 5-12, and Larned is currently in the 8th spot, and that's in the Lakin substate. Talked to head coach Jared Smith a little bit. He fortunately sent me an email talking about what he wants to do and how they're trying to change a culture. And what he said was, we're trying to change the culture and expectations as it pertains to Lady Indian basketball. We won a league game for the first time in 3 years when we beat Lions earlier this season. To this point, it's been a challenge to convince this group to persevere through challenging situations. We've developed a bad habit of laying down to better competition. It's a great group of kids that are starting to buy into our expectations. We've lost 6 games by 4 points or less. We just need to figure out how to get over the hump. That's from Larned head coach Jared Smith. And it's always tough to try and change the culture of a program, so good things hopefully for our tonight's opposition from Larned. Glad they made the trip. The Swathers, though, they're on the roller coaster season and continuing for the Big Red. A 6-game winning streak culminating in a 54-43 victory over Bueller on January 27th gave way to a 2-game skid when Hoisington and Hillsborough dropped the Swathers. Swathers got back on track on Tuesday night with a 42-33 win over Halstead. 40 points still seems to be the magic number for the Swathers, as Hesston is 11-1 when scoring over 40 points. The only time the Swathers have lost was in that overtime loss to Hoisington, 51-43, when scoring over 40. Super sophomore Kendall Brugan continues to lead the way, averaging 19.1 points a game. Abby Proctor scoring 7 points a game, with Anna Humphreys adding just over 6 a contest. For Kendall and the Swathers, she'd like to get some help. And Abby Proctor starting to develop an outside shot and starting to have that shot with confidence. Maybe it's time to see Anna Humphreys go off. She is overdue. Swathers are currently slated to be the 3 seed in the Lions sub-state. Almost guaranteed to be that 3 seed. Cheney currently resides as the 1 seed at 14-2, and Haven just a game behind at the 2 at 13-3. As of today, the 4-5 seed matchup between Halstead and Chaparral. Halstead at 9-7, Chaparral at 7-9. Kingman is the 6th seed at 6-10, and Nickerson and Lions are tied at 5-10 for the last 2 spots. So who knows how that's going to shake out for the rest of the postseason. We're getting closer and closer, just a couple weeks away from that magical time of postseason basketball. Starting lineups tonight for Larned: number 11, a 5'5 junior, Jaden Pinkson. Number 12, a 5'4 senior, Liz Herrera. Number 22, a 5'3 junior, in Kenzie Reinert. Number 24, a 5'10 junior, and Akila Collins. And number 35, a 5'10 sophomore, in Carly Muse. There's still time to get some dessert raffles. It's 8th grade. It's also 8th grade recognition night tonight, so they're going to recognize the 8th grade team after the girls' game, so stick around here. And the band as well. Working through our starting lineup videos here. Final instruction for both squads here from their respective coaches. The Larned Indians are coached by head coach Jared Smith, assisted by Amanda Clark and Jackie Ehrlich. Swathers coached by Matt Richardson, assisted by Kelsey Lounstock and Kristen Barber. We're looking at some things here as we're going over the cheerleadings here. So Kelsey Lounstock, Kristen Barber, the assistants for head coach Matt Richardson. We're ready for action here from the shed. We need to patent that name. That's all there is to it. Akila Collins, she'll jump center against Kendall Brugan. The last few instructions here on a good Friday night for basketball. So Collins jump center against super sophomore Kendall Brugan, and we're ready to rock and roll from the shed. Ball in the air, the tip controlled by Abby Proctor and the Swathers. Anna Humphreys on the far side. Kendall launches the three right away, spins one home. Kendall Brugan cans the three, and the Swathers out in front quickly. Here come the Indians. Pinkston on the far side. They try and get the ball down to Lemiz. Keela Collins catching the errant pass, scores off the glass. It's 3-2 Swathers. Early action here in the first quarter. Man-to-man being shown by the Indians. Kendall Brugan on the far side. Kendall, a little ball fake, plays it back on top, Sydney Kaiser. Anna Humphreys here on the near side. Trying to turn the corner, plays it back on top, Carly Bartell. Swathers working that ball around the perimeter. Abby Proctor knifing in. Her pass goes off of the foot of Carly Bartell, taken in by Lemiz of Larned. Herrera on the far side, finding Reinert. That ball taken away by Carly Bartell, ahead Abby Proctor. Proctor, another one of these sophomores for the Swathers. Anna Humphreys, guarded by Pinkston. A three from straight away from Kendall Brugan, off the heel. Rebound falls in the hands of Jaden Pinkston. And Pinkston plays it all the way across. Lemiz missing, and that shot goes out of bounds off of Cindy Kaiser. Will stay with the Lady Indians. Timeout taken right away. 30-second timeout. Taken by Larned. Hey, Swather fans, thanks for choosing the Hesston Pharmacy. When you support your locally owned and operated pharmacy, you make it possible for us to pass it on to Hesston kids with ads like this. Thank you, and go Swathers. Producer Megan Werner telling me what ads we're playing. So quick timeout taken by Coach Smith. They're down a point. Larned with the basketball. Herrera to bring it in. Looking. Plays in the corner of Pinkston and deflected by Kendall Brugan, staying with the Indians. As that's played back on top to Reinert. She'll fire the three. It will not drop. Carly pulls in the rebound and gives it to Anna Humphreys. Anna plays it near side. Abby Proctor will stutter step, stop and go. Back on top. Swathers retain possession. Kendall on top. Anna Humphreys. Abby trying to find some separation. Has it poked away. Reels it in. And then Abby drives baseline, trying to wrap it around. Herrera steps in front of it, deflects it out of bounds. Active hustle by senior Liz Herrera. But the ball will stay with Hesston. Anna to bring it in. Looking and lobs it on top. Kendall catching. Kendall handing off to Abby Proctor. Swathers trying to set this offense up. Cindy Kaiser, again to Kendall Brugan. Kendall trying to turn that corner. Abby thought about a three, steps in, plays it back. Anna Humphreys, she's left alone. Her three from the wing, in and out. How that didn't go down, I'm not sure. The rebound rolls off of Cindy Kaiser's foot and out of bounds back to the Indians of Larned. 5:48 to go. Swathers on top, 3-2. Down low, Collins is fouled, and the first foul of the game will go against the Swathers. The foul whistle on Sydney Kaiser. Sydney picks up her first. Team's first. Keela Collins will be at the free throws. Free throw line to shoot two. She has the only points of the contest so far. Casey Mason checking in the lineup for the Swathers. The free throw good. Collins knocks the score at 3 apiece. Swathers back the other way. They go back door. Casey Mason cuts to the basket. Can't find the range. Rebound taken in by Larned. That shot will roll in and out. Not sure how that didn't go down for the Indians. Herrera comes up with a steal, handing to Pinkston. Pinkston to Collins at the elbow. The jumper from the far wing for Reinert. And there's a foul whistled on Larned. That did not drop. Hesston with the rebound, then a foul whistled on Jaden Pinkston. Pinkston picks up her first personal. Kendall on the far side. Her three up and good. Kendall knocks down the three. And the Swathers in front 6-3. Collins goes to her knee. There's a tie-up and a timeout taken by Larned. Larned wants to talk it over. They've got a timeout. Rolling Wheels is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Since 2016, Rolling Wheels has been your local pre-owned car dealer, and we are proud to help many Swathers get into their first ride. Call us or text us at 620-869-9982. Go Swathers. .428 to go, first quarter. Swathers in front. At 6-3. Herrera plays it near side to Pinkston. Pinkston looking to drive, finding Collins. Collins far side. Pull-up jumper from about 10, crawls off. Rebound Herrera. Herrera kicks it back on top. Pinkston steps through. Her shot fired up, but a foul whistled. And the foul will go against Kira Funk. The free throw by Pinkston is good. The second one by Pinkston up and good, and Larned trailing 6-5. Jillian Leas in the game for the Swathers now. Far side, Casey Mason at the elbow. Casey looking down, finding Abby Proctor. Inside to Anna Humphreys. Anna King reels it in, found it. Back on top, Swathers reset. Kira Funk looking to go back door, nobody home. Back on top, Anna Humphreys. Anna directing traffic. Jillian Leas playing with a face guard straight away. Casey Mason shuffled her feet and commits the turnover. With 3:34 to go, first quarter. Playing it back and forth as the Swathers applying pressure. Collins racing with it. She bumped by Anna Humphreys. Anna with the hip check. And Anna picks up her first personal foul, third team foul on the Swathers. Ariana Hemken checking in the game for Larned. With 3:22 to go. As Pinkston with a crossover move down low to Collins. Collins shot off the window, up and in, and Larned leads 7-6. Kendall Bruggen the other way. Kendall knifes to the bucket, draws a foul. The basket will count, and Kendall will shoot a free throw. So Kendall Bruggen with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And the foul charge to Kenzie Reinert. And Reinert picks up her first personal foul. Second Indian team foul, and Kendall on the free throw line. Free throw by the sophomore is nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's 9-7. Swathers retake the lead on the three-point play. That ball batted away by Casey Mason. Jillian Lance, the 12-foot pull-up jumper rattling home, and Jillian scores a bucket, and the Swathers stretch the lead to 4, 11-7. Pinkston the other way, tied up possession, and will stay with the Indians. Collins to bring it in from the baseline, looking, lobs it back on top Herrera. Pinkston guarded by Kira Funk. On the wing, and the Indians work the ball straight away. Collins on the baseline, looking to drive, pulls up, and she shuffled her feet. Sydney Kaiser, Carly Bartell checking back in the lineup for the Swathers. Abby Proctor setting this offense up. Still man-to-man being played by the Indians. Kendall driving all the way in. Scoop shot high off the glass. Up and good. Kendall Bruggen with 11 of the 13 points for the Swathers. She averages 19 a game. The Swathers by 6, 13-7. 2 and change to go here in the first quarter. Herrera on the far side. As Reinert back on top, Pinkston. Pinkston lost it, and two Swathers mow their way down and force the turnover on the over and back. Lemiz checking back in. Abby calling out the offense. Kira, near side wing, back on top to Abby. She'll try the long two. Foot was on the line. That's in and out. Rebound pulled down by the Indians of Larned. Head coach Jared Smith says, let's slow down for just a second. That ball tipped away. Reeled in by Reinert underneath. Collins off the window. Her shot will not go. Rebound ripped down by Kendall Bruggen. Kendall weaving her way and down low. Kira Funk couldn't hang on to it. It's kicked out of there, deflected off of Collins' foot and out of bounds, staying with the Swathers. 1:33 to go as Kendall launches the three. It doesn't drop. Rebound pulled down by Reinert, Kenzie Reinert. Plays it on top, Pinkston down low. Lemiz goes back to work. Reinert the three from the near wing. That's short off the front iron. Rebound will be tracked down by Abby Proctor, head Kendall. Kendall eyeing crossover, drives down low, shot up and good. Kendall Bruggen with 13 of the 15 points. 1 and change to go here in the first quarter. Swathers by 8, 15-7. There's a turnover forced as Pinkston shoveled her feet. Anna Humphreys checking back in the lineup. Liz Herrera back in the game for Larned. Anna Humphreys plays it across the timeline. 55 seconds to go. Kaiser goes backdoor to Bruggen, off the glass, up and good. Kendall Bruggen, another bucket. Make it 15 of 17. The jumper on the way, that is up and that is good for Hempkin. Hempkin scores. 17-9 the score. Swathers by 8, 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sydney Kaiser nearly had it poked away. Carly Bartell plays the far side, Anna Humphreys. Anna's in the far corner. Back on top, Swathers work that ball all the way around. Little ball fake there by Bruggen. The jumper by Abby Proctor, that will not drop. Rebound, Kendall Bruggen, stick back up and good. Kendall Bruggen with 17 of 19 here in the first quarter. Might be the most we've ever seen for a Swather girls basketball player to come up with it in a quarter. That's going to do it. End of the first quarter. Swather's lead 19-9. We'd like to thank all of the Swather Sports Network sponsors that have supported us this year. We've been able to enroll more students in our programs and continue to create quality content largely because of your support. From all of us in the Swather Sports Network, thank you. GLC Real Estate Services Incorporated, your only hometown real estate agency, is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Call the GLC team for all of your real estate needs at 620-327-3100 or find us at glcrealestate.com or on Facebook. Central Kansas Counseling, serving individuals, couples, and families, kids throughout the region. Central Kansas Counseling walks alongside you in pursuit of living a more healthy, courageous, and authentic life. Call now to get started. So there are the sponsors for our first quarter. Swather's leading 19-9. As we're off and running here in the second quarter, Kendall Brugan with 17 points in the first quarter. Abby Proctor, Carly Bartell, far side. That's played on the back down low. Carly goes to work. Shot with a little baby hook up and good. Carly scores and she'll shoot the free throw and a chance for the three-point play. Pinkston picks up her second personal foul. That free throw good. Carly with all 3 points. Swather's lead 22-9 with 7:41 to go. They play it down low. The basket up and good. Lemiss scores down low. Carly Lemiss. Has Kendall Brugan on the far side. Kendall driving all the way in. Rolls it back. Carly, the jumper off the window. In and out. Rebound. Abby Proctor. She'll draw the foul. She will shoot a pair of free throws. Foul whistled on number 4, Kaylee Hagerman. Kaylee Hagerman picking up her first. Abby Proctor at the free throw line to shoot 2. That free throw off the heel. A second chance coming for the sophomore. It is good. Abby knocks down 1 of 2. Her first point of the contest. 23-11. Swathers by a dozen. Collins on the Swather logo here in the shed. Crossing over, plays it, far side taken away by Brugan. Kendall racing, Kendall driving all the way in. Kendall scoop shot, draws a foul. She'll head to the stripe and shoot 2. And a chance to get to her season average with 6:59 to go. As the foul was whistled on Liz Herrera. Liz picking up her first personal foul. Free throw by Kendall, up and good. That's 18 now for Kendall. That free throw, in and out. Rebound tracked down by Liz Herrera. Ahead to Hagerman. Hagerman plays it across to Collins. Collins picking up her dribble. Final miss. Back on top, Hagerman plays it back down. Lemiz muscled the shot up. They're going to whistle a foul before the shot. And the foul would be charged to Carly Bartell. Carly picks up her first personal 14th foul here on the Swathers. Hagerman turnaround jumper up and good. Kaylee Hagerman with her first varsity points of the night. 24-13, Swathers by 11. Kendall on top. Anna Humphreys on the far wing. Anna turns the corner. Sydney eyed the three, changed her mind. Plays it over to Kendall. Kendall, she's not shy. She'll fire that three. Why not? Kendall knocks the three down. Kendall Brugan now with 21 of the 27 points scored. With 5:59 to go. Anna Humphrey setting the offense up. On top, Carly Bartell. Carly. Back on top, Anna. Anna calling out the offense, telling Carly to come meet the basketball. Anna hounded by Kenzie Reiner. Like the way defense played by Reiner. Abby Proctor plays it back on top. Casey Mason nearly had it poked away. Kendall on the far side, she'll fire the three. Boom! Kendall knocks down a three. That's 24 points for Kendall. Timeout taken by the Swathers. 30-second timeout taken by the Swathers. Rachel Burge and Brendan Ebel focus on relationships and going beyond the sale. Let this KSI team show you proven results up and down the I-135 corridor. Hashtag sold by KSI. 24 points for Kendall Brugan. To 13, Swathers in front. That's Kendall's fourth three of the contest. Pinkston plays it far side, down low. Lemis off the glass, up and good. Lemis scores her second field goal of the contest. To 15 the score. Swathers have doubled. As that's kicked out of bounds. On the far side. Casey Mason, far side. Kara Funk. Kara getting the offense. Handing off to the on-hand Kendall Brugan. Kara on the far side. That's taken away. Nice read by Reiner. Reiner races in. Little ball fake. Nice fake. That shot will not go, and you hate to see great effort just not rewarded. Casey Mason, far side, plays it, Kara Funk. Anna Humphreys goes backdoor. Casey catching, shooting, scoring off the window. Casey Mason scoring. Swathers in front, 32-15. Down low, Collins at the low block. That ball tied up in a tie-up. No, they're going to whistle a foul before the tie-up. And the foul charge to Jillian Liz. Jillian picks up her first personal foul. Someone was asking me what the record for points in a game by a Hesston High School girls player is, as that shot up and good by Hagerman. 32-17. I believe it's 39 by Jamie Weaver. I want to say it's 39 in the Hesston High School. 38 or 39 for the Hesston High School girls. Skip pass across. Anna Humphreys plays it down low. Abby Proctor goes to work, plays it. Casey Mason muscles a shot up and in. Casey with back-to-back buckets, and the Swathers have doubled Larned 34-17. Collins back the other way. Pinkston, guarded by Funk, trying to drive, plays it back down. Reinert steps back. Hagerman fires a three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Anna Humphreys. Abby Proctor near side, playing it. Jillian List goes down low. Casey Mason catching, shooting, scoring with the left hand. That's 6 straight for Casey Mason. Timeout taken by Larned. A full timeout taken. The Bradbury Group is a proud supporter of Hesston High School athletics. Bradbury is a family-owned custom equipment manufacturer headquartered in Mountain Ridge. They are currently hiring for entry-level and advanced manufacturing careers. Bradbury's family environment, variety and challenging work, opportunities to advance, and great benefits are unmatched. To learn more, visit BradburyGroup.com. (36-17) the score, Swathers by 19. As will be Larned basketball coming out of the timeout. Collins on the far side. Pinkston lobs it down low. Lemons shot misses, rebound, Casey Mason. Kendall Brugan stops and pops the jumper. Good, Kendall knocks down the jumper. That's 26 now for Kendall. That jumper will not go. Rebound poked around. Collins a stick back. She can't find the range from close. That's reeled in on the far side and then tipped away. We'll stay with Larned as it's off of the Swathers. Ava McGill checked in the lineup now. I saw Ava check in. Collins looking to bring it in and does. Herrera playing it back on top. Collins stops and pops from the elbow. Off the glass, up and good. Nice little taking a bucket for Collins. 7 now for Collins. 38-19, Swathers in front. Jillian plays it on top. Ava, far side Abby. That ball goes right through the wickets, and a fight for it and out of bounds as it was last touched by Kendall, but Kendall, in a fight for the ball, touched out of bounds. It's off of, essentially off of Kendall. Good piece of officiating. Swathers have doubled the Indians 38-19. To Herrera on the far side, Reinert, Collins. The jumper by Hagerman will not drop. Rebound pulled in, Carly Bartell. Sydney driving all the way in, bumped in. Sydney draws a foul. They're saying it's on the floor before the shot. Kenny Upson checking in the lineup. Upson's a 5'10" freshman. Cindy Kaiser at the free throw line. The free throw spins off. And the rebound by taking in Kendall Brueggen far side. Carly, low block. Goes to work, and Carly had 3 seconds. With 1:17 to go. Reinhardt. Guarded by Brueggen. That goes back door, but Herrera's there. 1:03 to go. Herrera trying to turn the corner, and that one thrown away, nobody home. And the Swathers with the basketball. Abby Proctor on top. Cindy Kaiser back to Abby. Straight away Kendall. Kendall drives all the way in. Scoop shot short. Rebound poked around, but off of Larned, staying with the Swathers. Let's see who snuck in for Larned. Lobbing it, Carly at the elbow. Handing off Abby Proctor. Trying to turn the corner. Finding Ava McGill. Back down low. High off the window. A foul whistled. Abby Proctor will head to the line and shoot two. Carly Lemus picks up her second personal. Free throw up and good for Abby. 2 points now for Abby. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good. Abby knocks down both free throws. 3 now for Abby. Swathers leading 40-19, 30 seconds to go here in this first half. Pinkston has it poked away, getting back. Upson that is Hempkin goes to the floor. The 3 by Pinkston will not go. Rebound pulled down by Abby Proctor. Snagged out there. Great play by Herrera. Hageman driving in, pulls up jumper. Her shot is short, foul whistled with 8.9 seconds to go. And Kaylee Hageman will be at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Abby whistled for her first personal foul. And the free throw by Hageman crawls off. Hagerman is a 5'7" sophomore. A lot of youth here on this Larned team. Second free throw up and good. As Coach Smith did just talk about, they want to change the culture. Takes a little bit of time. There's Kendall Brueggen in the half court. Heave in and out. We'll go to the half. The Swathers leading 40-20. We'll be back at the start of our second half. You're watching the Swathers Sports Network. And welcome back to the shed. Here's winding down the half. Swathers with the 42-20 lead at the break. Kendall Brugan doing all the damage. She has 26 points to lead all scores. 6 from Casey Mason, 3 from Abby Proctor, 3 from Carly Bartell, and 2 from Jillian Less. On the other side of things, Akila Collins, she's doing the damage for the Indians from Larned. She has 7, 5 for Keely Hagerman, 4 for Carly Lemes, and 2 apiece for Jaden Pinkston and Ariana Hemken. So we're setting up for the third quarter here from the shed, and it'll be Larned basketball start our third quarter. As Kenzie Reiner tossing in Jaden Pinkston. Pinkston plays it on top to Collins. Collins across to Reiner down low. Nice turnaround, Jay, up and in. Lemus scoring down low. Kendall Brugan stopping, popping the other way. It's good. 28 now for Kendall Brugan. 42-22. They go back door, taken away by Abby Proctor. I think we've seen Kendall tie her career high so far. As it's played over Kendall on the far side. On top, Abby Proctor. Anna Humphreys trying to turn that corner, going back door, nobody home. Abby now on the far side. The near side, I should say, goes perfect backdoor. Sydney Kaiser off the window, up and in, and the Swathers extend the lead. They've doubled it here, 44-22. Pinkston trying to drive, pull up jumper, high off the glass, too strong. Rebound taking out Kendall Brugan. Kendall racing, weaving her way in. The Euro step from 8 feet. Her shot up, she draws a foul, she'll shoot 2. I don't think was quite aware where she was on the court, and she's kind of chuckling about it. Her Euro step as Herrera picks up her 3rd personal foul. Kendall's free throw good. That's 29 now for Kendall. That free throw good. That makes it a 30 spot, and I think that is a career high for Kendall Brugan. She has 30 on the evening. 46-22, Swathers by 24 with 6:41 to go. Collins the other way, stepping down. Back on top, Pinkston. Plays it down low, and Abby Proctor guilty of the reach. Abby knew it. We could see it very clearly up here. And Abby picks up the foul. Abby picks up her 2nd personal, 1st team foul on the Swathers here in the second half. Pinkston trying to turn the corner, drives in, shot blocked, but a foul whistled by Kendall as Kendall got more of arm than ball. Kendall's first. Jaden Pinkston at the free throw line. She is 2 for 2. She made 2 free throws in the first quarter. That one a little strong off the heel. Second free throw, in and out, rebound, tipped around, pulled down. That shot up by Lemus, missing, rebound, poked around. Pinkston has it, her shot just taken away by Abby Proctor. Anna Humphreys on the far side. And on top, plays it all the way around. Kendall calling for the basketball, entry pass down low, Sydney. Her shot short, Sydney gets her own rebound, but lost it out of bounds. And here come the Indians. 6:02 to go. That shot taken away, or that ball just taken away by Carly Bartell. Ahead Kendall on the far side. Kendall back to Anna. Abby Einig goes backdoor. Carly's knifes through traffic off the window, up and good. Carly with her 2nd field goal. She now has 5. Swathers in front, 5:40 to go. There's a double dribble by Pinkston. I think Jayden knew it. Jillian Less and Casey Mason checking in the lineup. Hagerman and Hemken checking in the lineup for Larned. 5:35 to go here in this third quarter. Swathers in front. Far side, Kendall Brugan. Kendall, the hot hand, she has 30 in the game. On top, Casey Mason. They go back door. Mason's shot is blocked. Foul whistle on Herrera. Casey Mason at the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw good by Casey. He's going to one of two. Hagerman on the far side, deflecting, and loose on the floor, picked up by Hagerman. Collins works straight away. Collins crossing over, picking up her dribble. And that is nearly deflecting. Hemken plays it all the way around. Hagerman, she'll try a three. That's off the heel. Rebound, Kendall Brugan. Kendall weaving her way. Kendall racing. Kendall plays it. Kiera Funk on the far side. And the turnover, giving the ball back to the Larned. Ball taken away, deflecting. Jillian Last comes up with it, gives back to Anna Humphreys. Kendall on the far side. Kendall stops and pops. 32 now for Kendall. 51-22. Backdoor, that shot will not drop for Madison Reinert. Kendall Brugan ahead. Casey Mason off the window, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Collins. Collins on the far side. Back on top. As they play it back on the far side, down low. Reinert, back to Hemken. Reinert trying to drive, hounded by Kiera Funk in the far corner. And I say far from where we are, comparatively speaking, of the Swather Sports Network. Crow's Nest, that shot will not drop. Rebound, fought for, and a jump ball. Possession arrow going to the Swathers with 3:22 to go. Ella Kate Phillips checking in the game for the Swathers. Kendall Brugan taking a much-deserved break. .306 to go. Swathers in front, 51-22. Collins here on the near side. That jumper will not drop. Rebound pulled down. Kiera Funk. Anna Humphreys plays it straight away. Shot will not go. It is 39 points by Jamie Weaver as the Hesston High School single game scoring record. So Kendall's just 37 points away from tying that. That shot off the glass will not go. Foul whistle. Free throw by Hagerman will not drop. Ryder checking in. That free throw does drop. 51-23, Swathers in control here, 2:09 to go. There's a foul whistled on Pinkston. And Pinkston picks up her third personal foul. Jillian playing it on the far side. Back on top, Ellicott. Working it, and there's a travel whistled. With 1:52 to go. There's a foul whistled on the Swathers, and that'll go against Ellicott Phillips, I believe. Ella picks up her first personal foul. Ellicott picks up her first, team's fourth, with 1:43 to go. Lemus shot missing, rebound Carly Bartell, and she is fouled by Madison Reinhardt. That one taken away by Larned. Here comes Pinkston. Pinkston stumbled a little bit. Her shot is a little strong. Rebound. Pulled down, and a foul whistle on the Swathers with 1:17 to go. Casey Mason checking back in the lineup. The quick trigger three doesn't drop. Rebound, Ellicott Phillips. Jillian Last a little slow to get up. She was collided with. Kara Fugg here on the near side. Kara was just whistled for her second personal foul. They go down low, and that ball is knocked out of there. Sydney Kaiser checks back in the lineup. As they play it back on top to Sydney Kaiser. Sydney far side, Abby Proctor. Ellicott Phillips. Straight away, Sydney on the top of the circle, working it around with 41 seconds to go here. And they'll give it back on the top. Kaiser playing it back across. That shot up and in by Abby Proctor. Abby just muscles her way to two. 5 for Abby, 10 seconds on the clock as we're winding down the third quarter. Play it down low. Lemus shot missing. Second chance will not go. Foul whistle. Clock is going to run most likely. Well, depending on here. Lemus at the free throw line to shoot two. The 5'10 sophomore. First free throw. Off the heel, too strong. Second chance upcoming. Free throw does not drop. Rebound pull down. Casey Mason, that'll do it. So at the end of the third quarter, Swathers lead 53-23. Are you three?
Yeah.
You're with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, let's try this one. Now try it.
Yo, I don't know.
How about this one? Now try it.
I don't know.
There we go. Okay, you're with me.
There we go.
Hi, Eli. Good to have you up here with me, man. 53-23, the score's fourth quarter will run. The jumper off the window will not go. Rebound stick back by Lemus, not good. Rebound taken out by Kendall Brugan. She's in the game. She has 32 points, and a lot of people are asking me what the total is for in a single game. It is 39 by Jamie Weaver in 1983 against Inman. The three by Carly Bartell. That misses. Long rebound by, taken in by Collins with 7:23 to go here in this fourth quarter.
It's kind of ironic that the girls' high is higher than the boys, but normally wouldn't see that, but that's actually kind of cool.
It is. It's very cool. As Anna Humphreys plays it on the far side. Giving it up to Kendall. Abby dials up a three. Splash down for Abby Proctor. Abby Proctor now with 8. And the Swathers have extended the lead. This clock will run. Herrera playing with 4 fouls on top. Collins. Collins back to Herrera. They're playing catch. Entry pass to Lemus. Lemus going to work inside. That shot blocked. The rebound taken in, and a shot whistle or a foul.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Something was happening, and here come the substitutions. 5 new Swathers. A fleet of Swathers coming in. Much like a custom cutting crew. (56-23). Casey Mason, short corner. Goes to work. Mason stops and pops. Her shot was blocked, but a late foul called, and Casey will shoot 2. Casey's had herself a pretty good night. She has 7 points. A chance to add to that total right here as the clock winding down. Upson picks up her first personal foul. Free throw by Casey, up and good. Second chance coming up for the sophomore. It is up and it is good. Casey knocks down both free throws. 9 now for Casey off the bench. Swathers extend the lead to 58-23. Herrera. And there's a timeout taken. A full timeout taken here.
Hesston College receive a minimum scholarship package of 65% of tuition and discount over $19,000 per year at Hesston College when you meet the following criteria. Graduate from a high school within 50 miles radius of Hesston, live on campus, meet admission acceptance standards. With your discount, you are guaranteed to pay less than the average price of K-State, KU, and Wichita State. Hesston College, start here, go everywhere.
5:03 to go, clock winding in the 30-point rule here at the CKL, which I kind of like. At times, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm sold on that. I think sometimes it does a disservice to those kids who have been working their hardest on their JV. You don't quite get the varsity time you want. But I don't make policy. I don't make rules. I just talk. Or write, whichever you want. 58-23 our score. Swathers by 35. But I like the fight that Coach Smith has involved with his club. They don't want to give up. They're not laying over. They're not laying down. They're just playing their hearts out, trying to change the culture like we talked about in the open. We have a spill on the far side.
Never good in the game of basketball.
Someone spilled something to drink. Did you go get dessert tickets? Did you do the dessert raffle, Eli?
Not yet, no.
You need to do that. They're going to auction that stuff off at halftime.
For the boys' game?
Of the boys' game, yeah. Or announce the winners. Off we go here in our fourth quarter. Clock winding, 5 to go. Pinkston plays it. Collins on the far side. Collins, she'll work to the baseline. And Larned resets. Pinkston jumper high off the glass, will not drop. Rebound taken in by Casey Mason. Casey's had herself a pretty good game as Ava McGill in the game plays it back to Casey.
I think that's what they call a circus shot. You just throw it up and hope it goes in.
Casey has 9 tonight off the bench. Ella Kate Phillips plays it across. Kiera Funk. Ava McGill back on top. Jillian Leas back down. That's poked away by Upson. Saved by Casey Mason. Jillian on the far side. Inside, Casey Mason shot too far underneath, but she'll draw the contact. And she'll shoot a pair.
Just from watching for 2 quarters, I've already seen Casey Mason go to the line 3 times.
You know, she's played a solid game.
She obviously loves to get the ball and go through contact and not away from it.
Casey's free throw good, and that's 10 for Casey Mason. Second free throw coming up. Casey knocks down both free throws. That's 11 for Casey.
It's a good game.
It's a good, solid game.
She was saying the other day her high was 7 for the season.
And she's got a new career high with 11 tonight.
I'm sure that number will get higher in the future.
Oh, I think so too. Reiner here on the near side, down low. Hemken shot up and in. Ariana Hemken with her second field goal. Ella Kate Phillips the other way. Tie-up whistled. Possession arrow will go to the Indians of Larned.
This quarter's gone by very quickly. There's only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
They do. They tend to go by fast when the clock runs.
Especially when free throws are being shot.
Yeah, you can, when that running clock, you can burn off 45 seconds quickly. That is Tegan Walker in the game for Larned. The jumper, the 3 will not drop for Madison Reiner. Rebound pulled down by the Swathers. Kiera Funk can't hang on to it. It's tossed away on the far side. With 2:04 to go. Timeout taken here by Larned.
The Emma Creek 5K for females of all ages will be at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, April 29 at Hesston High School. Register now at hesstonhrce.org.
.203 to go here. Swathers leading 60-25. They played it on the far side. Casey Mason on top. Kiera Funk. Kiera works it back. Jillian under 2 to go here as the Swathers working their offense. Playing it back across as Kiera works it back. Ava McGill. Ava steps in. Jillian thought about a 3, changed her mind. As the Swathers working that ball, just going through their offense, trying to find the good shot as the clock runs down. Jillian trying to get back to full speed here as she spent multiple weeks on the bench with an injury. Jillian thought about a 3, gives up Kiera. Kiera drives all the way in, slices the bucket, too strong, rebound tipped around, saved by the Swathers. Jillian, she'll dial up from deep. It's short rebound, Ava McGill. Minute and change to go. Kiera plays it across. That one taken away by Kenzie Reinert. Reinert all the way in. Her shot up. She draws a foul. She'll shoot a pair. Kenzie Reinert to the stripe to shoot. Clock winding down here.
That should pretty much do it. 40 seconds left. 2 free throws at the line. Unless there's a timeout, it should pretty well do it.
That free throw will not drop for Reinert. Second chance coming up. Free throw. Good for Reinert, her first point of the contest. 60-26 our score. As the clock winding down here as the Swathers pick up the victory. They're going to move to 12-5. Boysington going to fall to 3-14, but a lot of good things that I can see. The little things, Eli, this Boysington doing the little things here, trying to change the culture of the Boysington basketball, and I like what Coach Smith and the girls are doing.
You mean Larned?
Thank you. And Coach Smith and Larned, yeah. We're going to also recognize the 8th graders here coming up, so we'll keep it right here. Scoring-wise like this, Akila Collins led the way for Larned. She had 7, 6 for Carly Lemus, 6 for Kaylee Hagerman, 4 for Ariana Hemken, 2 for Jaden Pinkston, and a single point for Kenzie Reinert. On the other side of things, Kendall Brugan leading the way. 32 points. She was 7 away from that high. So Kendall Brugan finishing with 32 points. 11 for Casey Mason, 8 for Abby Proctor, 5 for Carly Bartell, 2 for Sydney Kaiser, and 2 for Jillian Lance. Here's the 8th grade recognition. This is the 8th grade girls team. An 11-4 record, solid mark for the 8th grade girls. And Coach Richardson and I were talking. He's got some high hopes for these 8th grade squad. Next will be the 8th grade boys.
Jacob Ward, Gavin Larson, Diesel Murphy, Trey Kringle, Phil Lane, Austin Pinner, Harrison Hoffman, Jacob Peter, Case Landis, Jared Humphreys, River Bartle, Tim Rhodes, Ben Bartlett, Josh Bergson, Elias Lazaro, and Drew Martell. Manager Charlotte Boland, Adeline Benlin, Coach Dave Woodward, assisted by Dee Landis, and Jesus Ramirez.
All right, we'll be back with more pregame here on the Swather Sports Network of our boys game coming up right here.
Entry this year,